Hello, this is Zoe from No Safer Place, and today is week 2 of the Zoella Book Club Challenge. And the book that I read this week was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. And this book was amazing. I really enjoyed this book. I read it in one sitting, or was it two? It was really good. The story focuses around Caden Sinclair. She is 17 years old, and she is the eldest grandchild of 3 sisters. And every summer, her and her whole family, so her aunties and her uncles and her cousins, all of the family go to this island that her grandfather owns. I mean, the grandfather is really, really rich, and the children are all a bit spoiled, and it really shows in the book. She has 3 cousins, and they call themselves the Liars, and their names are Gat, Mirren, Johnny, and of course Katie. Gat isn't her real cousin, as it's her auntie's new partner's son, so they're not really related. I thought I had to tell you that bit because later on in the book they fall in love, and it is definitely not incest because they are not related. On their 15th summer there, so Katie is 15, something happens. We don't know much about it, we just know that it's something horrible and it splits the whole family apart. Katie can't remember anything, and she only remembers that she sustained a really bad head injury and that she loves Gat. That's the only thing she remembers from this tragedy. We're told it's a tragedy, but we just don't know what happened at all. She really comes into herself, doesn't let anyone in, and she starts getting post-traumatic headaches, and it touches on mental health and how low she's feeling, and it's really sad, and they don't allow her back to the island for 2 years. And you're wondering why, what has happened, what has brought this family so far apart that they're not doing this anymore. I mean, they've done it for so many years. Finally, after 2 years, she's allowed back, and as she's there, her memories start being triggered again, and she starts to piece together the story, and it's a really sad story. And the twist at the end, I was in total shock. I couldn't believe it at all. But when you're reading it and she's piecing back together what really happened, you're thinking, oh, will Katie and Gat's love survive this tragedy, and what really did happen to her? And as the story unravels, you're finding out more and more, and the ending broke me. I mean, most things I can predict what's going to happen, but it still upsets me, but this, you won't predict it. There's no way on earth that you could predict what happened in this story. The book was really easy to read, and I connected with it instantly. It was one of those books that, I mean, look at the cover and the inside of the pages. I mean, it's such an easy read. I mean, some books are really hard to get into because the words are so small, but this was just amazing. This book, it really made me appreciate life in general more, to be honest. I mean, I'm not spoiled, but it made me appreciate the little things more, which I should be thankful for every day. But yeah, it was a 5 out of 5 from me, and I seem to be saying this about all the books in the Zoella Book Club Challenge, but it was definitely a 5 out of 5 because it was really good. Every week, obviously, I read quotes, so now I shall read you my 2 favourite quotes from We Were Liars. The first one is on page 21, and it is what Gat says to Katie. "Can I hold your hand?" he asked. I put mine in his. "The universe is seeming really huge right now," he told me. "I need something to hold on to." I'm here. I love that quote. He's so sweet. He really is. He's definitely my favourite character of the book. And then the second quote is page 29, and it is when the granddad loses his wife, which is really sad and affects their family deeply. Katie's mum says this. "Don't cause distress," she said. "Don't remind people of a loss. Do you understand, Katie? Silence is a protective coating over pain." And that really got to me. That quote really did get to me. But yes, please read this book because it is definitely worth the read. And whilst I'm here, on my blog, which I will leave a link below, was my first giveaway, and it's for Dear Amy, which is a book that I reviewed recently on my blog, and it is amazing, so please go and enter that. And if you want to subscribe to me or like or leave me a comment of what book I should do next week, please let me know. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all again soon. Thank you.